Hello, my friends, and welcome to the channel. My name is Nos, and I'm back! After an extended hiatus, I have finally returned. Where the hell have I been? Well, let's go over it. This is completely unscripted, unrehearsed. I haven't even really put much thought into it. But yeah, I owe you guys an explanation as to where all the content has been. So, to make a really long, complicated story as short and sweet as possible, I'll just give you a quick breakdown of the last 2 months of my insane life. The house I was living in, that I had my studio and I did all my recording from as well, got put on the market. The people who owned the place are getting pretty old, and they decided they would rather sell it than die before they get a chance to do so. I'm not rich by any means. I make no money off of my channel. This is just my hobby. I do this for fun. I do this for me. I do this for you. I do this just to entertain people and because it's a passion I have to create. So I don't make any money off of this. I'm not rich by any means. And I couldn't afford to buy the place that I was living in. Therefore, I had a very short period of time to move out. They basically said, you have 3 days here where I live. If you're behind on rent, you can get a 3-day eviction notice. Or if they decide to sell the property and your lease has expired, at that point you're on a month-to-month rental basis. And they can give you a 3-day eviction notice for just about any reason. It's kind of ridiculous, but that's what happened. They gave me the opportunity to buy the place, which I could not afford, and therefore I had just days to move out. They actually gave me 30 days. They initially threatened with 3 days. I don't know why, but yeah, they gave me 30 days to find a new place and get the hell out because they wanted to get it appraised and sold. So I had to move, and I was not in a good situation to do so. I was having problems with my vehicle and had no money in the bank. None. Literally like zero in savings. So I had to quickly figure something out. I've done it. I've moved. I'm all settled in. I've got a good new place. And a lot of good things have come out of this. A lot of bad happened. A lot of other things that I don't feel are necessary to discuss. But there was a lot of crazy things that happened preceding and after the move as well. But a lot of good things did come out of it, like I said. I got a new car, I got a new phone, I got a new place to live, and my studio is all set up and ready to go, and it's beautiful, and it's nicer than the old one. My old studio had no heating or air conditioning inside the actual studio itself. It was kind of like an add-on to the house and wasn't plumbed into the ventilation correctly. It had vents, but they were all like jammed with that pink insulation and some kind of boarding blocking it all up. So I don't know what was wrong with it, but I wasn't about to mess with it. But this place, this studio, I actually have heat, I have air conditioning, I have, I think I have a little bit better lighting in here now. I have better sound quality now. I think I've got all my sound issues figured out. I got a new cord for the microphone that was causing me a bunch of issues the last like 10 recordings on and off. But it's all resolved, I'm settled, and I'm ready to start recording again. I would have had some videos out a lot sooner, but immediately after getting moved in, settled, and set up in the studio here, I got extremely sick. I got a really bad lung infection. It took me well over a month to recover. I'm still not at 100%, I don't think. So, yeah, I'll have to be careful with my voice. I can't do as much yelling or talking as I would like because the lung infection really messed me up. I was just about the sickest I think I've ever been. And for the longest time that I can ever remember being sick, I almost never get sick. I have an incredible immune system. I try to take care of myself, try to eat healthy, try to exercise, and it pays off. I don't get sick very often, but man, when I do, it's bad. And this one was one of the worst. But I'm back. I'm better. The recording studio is set up. It's beautiful. I love it. And it's time to start recording. There's a lot of things that I wanted to do for the month of October, because usually during the month of October, I like to do a little something special. I like to do just, a little bit of more spooky stuff than I normally would. But I don't have the time now because of all the setbacks. So, there's not going to be as much cool, spooky, Halloweenish type content this month as I would like, but I will extend it probably all the way until December. A small list here of some spooky games that I would like to play. Visage Chapter 2 is out. I'm definitely going to be playing that. Blair Witch, that looks pretty good. I still have to finish Resident Evil. Even though nobody's going to watch it, I have to finish it. I hate starting games and not finishing them. And I know a lot of fans hate that when YouTubers do that. Some series, they're just not going anywhere. Or maybe they're just not fun to play. And so they just die. But there's a lot of series that have ended that I would love to continue playing. Some games that I'd like to go back to. I don't have all of those written down, but I do have a big list of games that I would like to go back to at some point. But this month, for the remainder of it, I'm going to be playing probably some Visage Chapter 2, Blair Witch, finishing out Resident Evil, Man of Medan. There's a whole bunch of other scary games, spooky games, Halloween-type games that I would love to play for the channel. And then there's tons of other games that have come out that I would love to play on the channel as well. Cube World. It's a game that I've been watching and anticipating the release of for years, literally for years. It's kind of like a Minecraft-looking voxel-based RPG. I've had the alpha for a long time, and it's really fun. It just wasn't finished, and couldn't be played online until now. So I'll be playing a little bit of Cube World. Definitely going to be finishing Resident Evil. Let's see, what else was I playing? Let me just pull up my channel here. Any day now. Man, it is hot under these lights. We got some great lighting, and whew, even though it's all LED, I think, I swear to God, it's at least 10 degrees hotter in here now. Okay, let's take a quick look here. Definitely going to be playing some more Minecraft. Definitely going to finish out Fade to Silence. I feel so horrible that all of this happened right when I was starting to get into the fully released version of Fade to Silence. But there was nothing I could do about it. So I'll be getting back into that. I'm just going to push through that game. I'm going to just pump out episodes of Fade to Silence until it's all done. I've also got Subnautica Below Zero to be playing. Satisfactory is still on my mind. I love that game. I play the crap out of that in my off time. Outer Wilds, I might go back to that. But yeah, there's a handful of games that I would love to try and finish out. But we'll see. It's really hard to pump out new content for something like Halloween or any sort of holiday and keep on top of the stuff that I was already doing. If everything had gone according to plan, I had it kind of planned out so that I would have been done with these other games before Halloween. But that didn't work out. So it's just going to be kind of a mishmash of Halloween videos and the other stuff that I was putting out shortly before. Only setback is I have only this for my internet. This is my phone. It's also my internet. I moved into a very odd little spot. I'm literally like in this little valley, and where I sit, there's a hill, and pretty much satellites can't reach this spot, and there's almost no internet providers in this area that offer internet service in this little nook that I live in. The only place I have found is absolutely outrageous price, and it's basically commercial internet for the couple of businesses that are in this little this little corner of the world that I found. So right now, all I have for internet is my phone, and that's going to cause some problems. It makes it very difficult to update games, and it makes it basically impossible to download any new games and upload videos. Therefore, I'll have to put them on like a jump drive and stick them on my laptop and go sit at the local McDonald's or Starbucks or something to do any game updates, game downloads, and to upload my videos until I either get enough money to afford the crazy expensive internet, or until I figure something else out. But yeah, basically the internet in this area is really expensive, and I can't really afford it right now. So videos are going to be kind of sporadic. It's going to be really difficult for me to get them uploaded and new games downloaded and updates and stuff, but I'll figure it out. I can't not do this. I tried to just quit and be done, and all I could think about was YouTube. I need to make YouTube videos. I gotta make those videos. I gotta make the content. I gotta edit the videos. I gotta find new games. It's a passion. I can't avoid it. So thank you guys so much for sticking around. Somehow I've actually gained subscribers while being gone. Had I known that's all I had to do to get more subscribers was go away for a little while, I would have done it a long time ago and probably more often, but I think it was just a fluke. But yeah, I've actually gained subscribers, so welcome anybody that's new. Thank you everyone who stuck around, and expect a lot more new content to slowly trickle its way to the channel until I get the internet issue figured out. Hopefully within the next month or two that'll be settled, and I'll have either enough money to afford the really expensive, crazy, fast internet that is offered here, or I don't know. I don't know what the other options might be. But I need internet, and you guys need content. So stick around. There's going to be plenty more to come.